Pac-12 title game for them, and I know that was a big goal for them for sure coming in. We certainly had other plans, but you got to credit those guys. They did what they had to do to win the game when it was on the line. I'm very, very proud of our guys. So they played their tails off. They did not surprise us one bit by doing that for the rest of the season. They're just great men. I've said it before, the best thing about our team are the men on it. Very proud of our staff who did an amazing job. Clint Bowen, Kenny Perry, those two guys' leadership in those roles. Can't thank them enough, man. They did a terrific job. And then just all the rest of our staff, Zach Woodfin, and then all of our position coaches, just absolute studs that will no doubt land on their feet in really good places because they're good men and they're really good coaches. So just want to thank those seniors, and I want to thank our team, and I want to thank all the Jayhawks out there for having the chance to represent you. It's been fun. So let's take some questions.
You were obviously going to need a couple of onside kicks to go your way there late, and you got the first one with Miller. Did it feel like the game was kind of maybe heading your way?
We felt like we had the momentum there, and I was really proud of Rui coming in there and drilling that field goal. I think it was about a 40-yard field goal, so it was certainly not a gimme. And he drilled it down there, and with going and getting that onside kick after the re-kick was big. I thought our guys did a really nice job. I thought Coach Perry did a really nice job of trying to figure out what they were doing in terms of how they were shifting over. We know Craig Nyber really well. He's one of my best friends in coaching. He's a special teams coordinator over there. I thought he did a really nice job of getting them lined up in that last situation. They made a play and got down, but I was proud of our guys because they executed the way we wanted them to do. I thought Rui did a nice job executing the kicks too.
Can you just describe the highs and the lows of Shaq's interception and then 2 plays later, Peyton's interception, what you saw out of Peyton on that interception?
Man, great play by Shaq. Man, terrific play by the kid from Texas. We got Steven Sims running wide open right behind him. The dude kind of ducks down. We really can't see him. And, Peyton's going to put the ball right on him. And the guy jumps up and tips it right to himself, makes a play. And, that's kind of what happens. But our defense answered the bell again. Obviously, we had to go out there and get them stopped, and we did. It hurt us a little bit on the time. It hurt us a lot on the time. But, man, I was proud of our defense for answering the bell, and it is what it is. We just didn't make that play at that point, but I certainly felt like we had the right call, and the kid made a nice play.
David, did you spend these last 3 weeks like any other time on the job, or was it more emotional for you?
I mean, I wouldn't say that there was any more or less. I mean, from an emotion standpoint, I'm an emotional guy when I care about something. When you care about something, you should carry emotion, this place is special to me. It needed that, I think. It needed that. And I'm glad that we gave that to this place. Now it's like we said to our guys that are in there and underclassmen, it's your turn to step up and be the leaders of the group, and let's try to get to the next level.
What was maybe the most difficult thing you had to go through this week or today, as you kind of know this was the last one for you?
I think really the biggest thing that really sticks out to you is, and I think it was for our players as much as it was for our coaches, was just the imminent meeting of the emotional time you're going to have when you get to speak to each other, right? Last night was emotional. Certainly just a few minutes was emotional. But I mean, you know what? They're going to be in our life forever. So it's not like it's the end. We certainly won't interfere. That's not what I mean. But those kids, they're guys that we've developed relationships with, and hey, it doesn't end here.
I know you said Monday that you hadn't talked to Coach Miles yet, and you probably wouldn't, but if you could deliver a message to him about this team that you're handing over, what would it be?
I'm not going to answer a bunch of questions about Coach Miles. This is his job moving forward. I'll just say that whether I'm talking to Coach Miles or a man off the street, that if you want a good man, go get a Kansas football player.